Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. It's your host, the Smoothest. Doesn't it feel like every time I just do a regular commentary, a 2010 C-Nanners Hutch style commentary, I always say smoothest fingers in the gaming industry? Well, there's a good reason for that, alright? I gotta make my statement, and I gotta make my stand. So why am I making a Call of Duty non-Warzone video? Now, before you jump in and you kill me for it, it is about Warzone. The gameplay just isn't Warzone. It's this new game mode called Boots on the Ground War. Now, I hopped in yesterday trying to get some Warzone warm-ups. Usually I play against bots because I don't like the multiplayer of this game, or I run into a gunfight real quick and then I hop out and I get right into Warzone. Sometimes I don't even warm up, I just get right to it. But I ended up seeing this new game mode on the main menu, and I seen that they added Cranked, and I love Cranked. But my problem with Cranked is that the minimap isn't on. There's no firing on it, and you guys know about this whole spiel about me and the minimap. You guys know. But in Ground War, it doesn't really matter, because in Battlefield, I'm pretty sure you don't show up on the minimap when you fire, so I'm already somewhat used to it. I'm not going to say I'm used to it a lot, but I am used to it. So I went to play the game today, and I got on, and as I was playing the game, I realized there's no tanks. Now, let me say this again, for anybody who plays Modern Warfare's Ground War at any point in time since the game's been out. The biggest issue with Ground War was tanks. And it's not just because tanks exist. It's because that they don't know how to nerf the tanks, or at least they haven't wanted to nerf the tanks yet. The tanks in Battlefield are not this bad of a problem. Why are they that bad of a problem in Call of Duty? But they have removed it. They removed tanks from this playlist, and when I tell you it is phenomenal, it is phenomenal. It's fast-paced, high action. Now, it does depend on what map you're playing. I think Kravnik Farmland is the best map right now. I think Boneyard's also really good, or whatever the new map is where Scrapyard's in it. That's also really good. And then Quarry without the tanks now is probably really good. So now we have three really good Ground War maps. I haven't tried Anaya Palace yet without it, and Tavorsh District is never getting played. Without tanks is probably even worse, to be honest. I don't even play that map. I don't even go near that area in Warzone. There's no point in talking about it or discussing it. But this game right here that you're watching, I'm gonna go on record and say this is the funnest game of Call of Duty I have played ever. Literally any Call of Duty, from Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, one single game, this was the funnest game I ever had. This was competitive, it was enjoyable, there was barely anybody camping, and if they were camping, I was able to neutralize them by going around a different angle and playing a different playstyle, which is how video games should be. And not only from that way or that perspective that I seen while playing the game, I also had some competitive juice, some competitive fire to motivate me in this game. Right here is a pristine example of when the smoothest fingers in the gaming industry gets hype, when he gets motivated, and when he's ready to play a video game. You can see me just absolutely slang. I'm just going crazy. I'm murdering everybody. I'm hot. I'm sizzling, baby. Whew. I got Titanfall, I got Call of Duty, I'm out here. Alright, I'm out here. But anyways, on the other team, there's a guy who was going crazy all game. He was dropping chopper gunners, using kill streaks. All I had was a VTOL, and because the minimap doesn't work, it doesn't show up correctly, I'm basically forced to run UAVs all the time. I don't ever switch up my kill streaks in this game. There's crutch kill streaks. You usually have crutch perks in Call of Duty, but in this game, you have crutch kill streaks. So I have to run UAVs, and even with those UAVs up, even with the no chopper gunner, the no AC-130, I still dropped 107 kills. I still got a better score than him, and I still led my team back. We were trailing all game. I'm out here looking like Michael Jordan in the fourth. I'm out here looking like LeBron against the Pacers. I'm out here looking like Steph Curry against the Thunder. I'm out here hooping. Nah, you heard me right. I'm hooping. And let's also say something. I'm not even running Ghost. I have no Ghost on this class. I'm not running the M4. All I have is the MP5, which had to be put together with the Kilo because the Kilo is not good up close whatsoever. It's more like an ACR weapon, even though it shoots a little bit slower than the ACR and has a little bit more recoil than the ACR. So I really enjoyed the game, and that's all I had to say was that this was fun. You should definitely try it, and I'm asking Infinity Ward to please keep this in the game. But nonetheless, I had some people ask me about my Warzone opinions. Now, if you don't and you haven't seen my second channel, I'll link it in the description below. It's always in the description of every video. That's where I post all my Call of Duty competitive Valorant whenever I decide to play Valorant gameplays. I'm really enjoying Warzone right now, so I just been focusing on Warzone tournaments, Warzone strategies, and Warzone setups, which I haven't gotten around to doing all of them yet, but I ended up moving them to the other channel because I'm so busy with Titanfall, gaming news, and just bringing the holiness of God into this gameplay channel or this gaming channel. Not saying that that won't be on the other channel, just this is the primary focus of what I wanted to do with this channel, was discuss gaming news and how they relate to the Holy Spirit. But not only that, moving forward, I really feel like Warzone is one of the better games that Call of Duty's put out. Now, I don't want to say it's its own game, even though they're marketing it as that, because Blackout wasn't its own game, and they really shafted Blackout last year. Blackout would have been this big if it was free to play crossplay. In my opinion, in my humble opinion, I think that Blackout is still a tad bit better than this. The only thing that's better in this game, in my opinion, is just the ability to be able to customize your weapons to a better degree, and you have custom loadouts in this game. Other than that, it's probably tied, honestly. I just think Blackout at the same time doesn't have firing on the minimap, which I never thought anybody would be so brilliant enough to think about that, but it works. It does work, and it's very enjoyable. I find it fun, and I like it. Other than solos, which I completely hate on this game, I will never touch again unless they make some drastic changes to it. I'm not playing solos. But other than that, I enjoy Warzone. I think Warzone's fun. I think that it needs to be fixed. Some stuff needs to be nerfed. The 357s just got nerfed, so we're good on that front. Now let's nerf the RPGs, and let's fix a little bit of the server issues. We have the best game out, easily. And this is the first time I'm saying this about Call of Duty in years. I have not had this much fun playing Call of Duty or putting this much effort into Call of Duty in years. It feels good, and I like it, so I decided to just bring that to the channel. But nonetheless, over to the gameplay. So right here, I know that I'm about 2 or 3 away from the 100 bomb right here, or I think a couple kills away. So I just start going crazy. I start being fast-paced, I start pushing up, getting aggressive, and we're also losing. So I can't drop a 100 bomb. I can't just go out sad. I gotta get the win for my teammates. So I start putting it on my shoulders. I start feeling like Michael Jordan when the Jazz was touching him, or when the Pistons was bullying him. I had to get stronger. I had to get meatier. I had to get better. I had to get smoother, and I had to get quicker. And most importantly, I had to bring that energy up. And right here, you'll see those beams across the map. Is this the Modern Warfare 3 ACR? What's going on? One of these days, I'll give you guys my class setup. But listen to my reaction right after this game. Woo! Woo! Let's go, baby. Obviously, you can tell I had music blasting, so I couldn't play the sound on YouTube. You can see I was just jamming out. I was having fun. Look at that scoreboard. 107. He had 108. We won by 2 points, and I brought the team back. What a game. What a phenomenal game. I enjoy it. Infinity Ward, please keep this in the game. As always, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Zai AZ. Bless up. God bless. And I'll see you in the next one.